Good morning. It is 6:18 in the morning, and today I'm going to be filming a video, like a crafty video. But until I actually feel like getting up and filming that part, I'm going to sit down and watch some Netflix because I made pancakes for breakfast and I'm full, so I don't feel like moving around. So until then, hey guys, I'm back. So the project that I'm going to be doing today is a crafty project. I'm going to be painting this little door that has a mirror on it. And this door was, you can see my back, was the door to that cabinet right there, which I put my shot glass collection in. And I didn't know what to do with the door. And I wasn't going to put the door back on because you can't see the shot glasses with the door on. So I decided I'm going to be painting Christmas lights on here. So, yeah. I'm going to let you know what you need. And then I'm going to film me doing it. So what you're going to need is something to paint. And like I said, I have this door. You're going to need paints. I have all sorts of different colors. You're going to need brushes, which I only have 2, but you know, you don't really need a whole bunch of them. And for this, I'm going to need a screwdriver, and you might possibly need some painter's tape. So just figure out what you need and go get it. So I put you guys in a position so you can see what I'm doing. So there's the door. I'm going to start off by taking the handle and the hinges off, and I will be right back. So now the door handle is off. So the hinges are off now. And there were 4 screws, but I kind of dropped one, but I suspect I will find it with my foot later. So this is the door without the hinges and without the doorknob. Doorknob goes up there. I would say if you have some kind of putty or something to fill that hole in, go ahead and fill it in. Also, something I forgot to mention that you might need was putty for if you're going to have a hole. I have a way to cover up the hole that I will demonstrate later, and also a clear coat, which depending on the type of paint you're using, you might not need, but I'm using acrylic, which is known to just scrub right off. So you're going to need a clear coat to protect it. So, what I'm going to start off with, I keep blinding you guys. As you can see, it has these little, like, rivets on here. What I'm going to start with is doing the cord, or like the electrical part. And for that, you can really use any color you want, but I've seen a lot of, a lot of light strands with a green cord. So, oh, also what you're going to need is something to put the paint on, which I forgot to grab, so give me 1 second. I'm just going to use some, like, advertisement paper that we got in the mail. And I just realized my address is on one side of this, so hold on. There we go. Alright, so take this, set it wherever I can use it, and I'm going to use green for the cord part. This is Crisp Green by Apple Barrel. I think you can get this either at Hobby Lobby or Walmart for super cheap. Just shake it up. Put it on there. And I think I'm going to add some black to make it dark, because this is like really, really bright green. This is by that same brand. It's just basic black. Mix this together. Mix this and be right back. Alright, so I got the green I was looking for, and it's basically just like an olive green. And I'm going to take, since these spaces aren't that wide, I'm going to take my thinner brush, which looks like this, and I'm just going to draw or paint a squiggly line that looks like the cord for my lights. And I'm going to do that on all of them and I'll be right back. Alright, so this is the basic like shape of what you're trying to, it's bad camera angle, but you know what I'm talking about. Kind of like a plant vine, I guess. So I'm going to do the rest of those and I'll come right back. Alright, so this is the first part. I would lift it up, but I would blind you guys. I did squiggles down each little section. That's the first coat. I'm going to have to do a second coat because most of the time with the acrylic paint it's not very opaque the first time. So I'm just going to go over all of them and do a quick second coat. Alright, so I did the second coat of the light strands. And what you're going to want to do next is paint the part of the bulb that connects from the bulb to the strand. And that's basically just like a little rectangle that you can draw. You can do it in any color. I think what I'm going to do to make it stand out is probably do just black. Or I'll do like a copper color, which I have this color right here that's copper. So I'll probably do copper. So I'll do a couple of those and then I'll show you guys what they look like. Alright guys, so just as an example, I did the first strand right here. And you can see that it's a copper color. I had to do 2 coats on this just like with the green. But other than that, I think it came out really good. So I'm going to go ahead and do, of course I stuck my hand in the green. I'm going to go ahead and do the rest of the strands with the copper. And I'll be right back. Alright, so I went ahead and did the first and second coat of the copper pieces, as you can see on there. And I had to do a pretty thick coat because one coat it was really sheer. So it's pretty thick paint and I would wait for it to dry, but I'm an impatient person and I can't do that. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to do like this strand will be red and green, this will be red and green, red and green, red and green, red and green, and then the other ones will be, I don't know, like blue and orange maybe. So I'm going to, oh, and the problem with the hole is going to be solved by covering it with a light bulb. Innovative, I know. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and do a couple bulbs on one strand and a couple bulbs on the other just so I can show you what it's going to look like. Alright, so I've done like half of the first 2 strands. I'm going to have to do a second coat, obviously. The red and green is on the bottom, blue and orange is on the top. You get the basic idea. For the colors, orange, actually let me start with green. For green, I'm using this crisp green, which is what I use for the strands mixed with black. And then I'm going to put Emerald City on top of it, which is a glitter paint. So I'm going to use those together. Blue, I'm using 2 blue and Stargazer over it, which is a glitter. And then for red, I don't have a basic red, so I'm going to have to use a couple coats of Red Rocket, which is a glitter paint. And then for orange, I have a basic orange, which is Harvest Orange, but I don't have a glitter, so I'm going to use Stardust over it, which is just a clear glitter paint. So I'm going to go ahead and finish all these off, and I will be right back.
Anger that makes us wonderful.
Alright, so the red is done, as you can see. I'm going to go ahead and do the green. Alright, so I just finished. And here is what it looks like. I think it looks pretty cool. You just want to finish it off with a clear top coat to protect it. And that's pretty much it. Let me show you what it looks like this way. Looks like that. You can cover the mirror, or on this one you can actually take the mirror out. But I really like the way it looks. You can see the red and green, the blue and orange. It's still wet, but I really like it. So you can try this out. I'm pretty sure not a lot of people are going to have this exact door, but you get the idea. Decorate anything with anything, and I'm sorry the lighting sucks, but it's kind of gloomy outside, but you know. Other than that, it's pretty much done. So thank you guys for watching. Go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, whatever. I'm trying to figure out what other videos I want to do for Vlogmas, because this was Vlogmas day 4, which I didn't say at all in this video, I just realized. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!